Teacher.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
Good.
You good? That's your little brother? Okay. Do you remember what I showed you last?
No.
Remember we were talking about technology? Like cell phones and laptops.
Học cái gì cái gì? Hả? Tưởng đi ra, tôi đi ra. Học vậy coi như đồ chơi.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. I'll show you what the... Remember you asked if there's no laptop, how did people type? This is what people used to use to type. This is what the first phones looked like. And this is what the first cell phones look like. Did you see them, Jack?
Yes.
There was no internet and there was no laptops. Okay, I'm going to start with today's lesson. Give me 2 seconds. I just forgot to do something. Or else you're not going to hear anything. There we go. You can see the screen?
Yes.
Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello to you, hello to you, hello to you, hello to me. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello, nice.
Okay, so things we use, technology. Okay, I'm going to play the video for you.
Technology is very important today. There are cell phones, laptops, digital TVs, and digital cameras. These are things we use often. But in 1940, there weren't any of these things. There weren't any computers. The first computer was this. Its name is Colossus, and it's from 1943. It's over 70 years old. Colossus was very big and very, very noisy. It was a big calculator. There were lots and lots of buttons on Colossus. They were red, green, yellow, black, and gray. There were many lights too. They were red and white. There wasn't a keyboard. There was a big typewriter. It was on a table with lots of paper. There was a screen, but it was very different. There weren't any words. There were green lines. Were there any laptops in 1943? No, but there was one very big computer.
Did you see how big that computer was? Do you think it would fit in your room? Imagine trying to learn English on a computer like that. Aren't you happy they're smaller now and you can now use a laptop Okay. Listen, point, and say. Can you guess first? What is this?
It's the cell phone.
Yes. This?
Computer
Computer. This?
is in TV.
This?
Is cameras.
Yes. Let's listen to what they say. Oh.
Page 78. Lesson 4. Technology. B. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Cell phone.
2,
Laptop.
3,
Digital TV.
4,
Digital camera.
Okay. So they call it a digital TV and a digital camera. Okay. And that's a laptop. Okay. So which one is the laptop? A. There we go. And the digital camera, digital TV, and cell phone. Good.
Also,
Now we're gonna read. Can you read for me? Okay, I'll play the sound for you first, and then we can read. Okay.
page 78. C. Listen and say. Then listen and read.
There weren't any cell phones in 1940. There were phones like this.
1,
There weren't any cell phones in 1940. Phones were bigger and heavier. There were phones like this.
2,
There weren't any laptops in 1960. Computers were bigger and noisier. There were computers like this.
3,
There weren't any digital TVs in 1955. TVs were smaller. The pictures were in black and white. There were TVs like this.
4,
There weren't any digital cameras in 1915. Cameras were slower and bigger. There were cameras like this.
The camera is like this, Jack. You know when you take a picture now, it takes quickly. In those days with those cameras, you'd have to sit still for 5 minutes for them to take your photo. Jack, can you read number 1 for me?
there wasn't any color phones in 140. The phones were bigger and heavier. There were phones like this.
Okay. That word over there is 1940. Can you say that for me, Jack?
1940.
Yes. Read number 2 for me.
There was any laptop in 1960. The computers were bigger and noisier. There were computers like this.
Yes. But Jack, it's computers with an S at the end, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and number 3?
There any digital TV in In 1955, TV was smaller and bigger in black and white. There were TV like this.
Yes, it's
Number
1955.
1935.
Yes, and number 4.
Number 4. There wasn't any digital camera in 1950. The camera were smaller and bigger. There was camera like this.
Good. Jack, if there is an S at the end of the word, you have to say it. So it's cameras. Okay.
Camera.
Cameras. Yeah, but you must say the S because the S means more than one. Okay. Okay. Now you've got to answer yes or no for me. There were cell phones in 1940. Yes or no?
No.
Good. Computers were bigger and noisier in 1960.
Yes.
Yes. There were TVs in 1955.
No.
There was. Let's go back. Let's see. No. Okay, well, I think they got it wrong because there weren't any digital TVs in 1955. Oh, there was TVs. There was just no digital TVs. The TVs were black and white and they were smaller. So yes, there was TVs in 1955, but there wasn't digital TVs that shows color pictures. Cameras were faster and smaller in 1915. No, good. Okay, we're going to fill in the timeline, okay? You know how to do this. So look at this block here. This block is just after 1940. So what did the phone, what came out in 1940? Can you?
In 1916, there is a bigger and noisier computer.
So 1960 is computers. Okay. Do this one first, this block. That's pointing to 1940. What was in 1940?
This was a phone.
Yes. And in 1960, you said computer?
Yes.
Good. And in 1915?
1915. Where?
See this orange block over here? It's pointing over here. So that's around 1915. Was it the TV or was it the camera? Cameras, good. And then what came out in 1955? Yeah, which is the last one? Because we said we used phones, we used
TVs.
cameras, and we used computers. So yes, TVs. Okay. Now we're gonna look at this, and you put the answers in there. So we'll put the answers back quickly. Were there laptops before 2000?
Yes.
Yes, there were. Were there laptops in 1960?
No.
No, there weren't. Good. Were there digital cameras in 2010?
No.
Yes, because digital cameras came out. Let me get my pen and I'll show you. Digital cameras came out here and 2010 is there. So yes, digital cameras were there in 2010. Was digital cameras around in 1900?
Can you speak again?
Okay. Were there digital cameras in 1900? This is 1900.
No.
No. Were there old cameras in 1930?
No.
Yes, because the cameras came out in 1915. So in 1930, there was old cameras. The digital cameras only came out in about 1988. Were there digital TVs in 1920?
No.
No. Were there TVs before 1970?
Can you say again?
No problem. Were there TVs before 1920?
No.
No. When did TVs come out?
In 1955.
1955. Good. Well done. Okay. Let's look at the poster and then we're going to talk about it. Okay. So there were digital TVs in 2000. Can you read number 2 for me, please, Jack?
Number 2. The only digital camera in 100.
1950.
1950.
Good. Number 3.
Number 3, there was a laptop in 1915.
Good. Number 4.
Number 4 is there was a calling phone in
1995.
1995.
Good. And it's cell phones. Okay, Jack. Good. So, were there digital TVs before 2000?
Yes.
No, there was TVs, but not digital TVs. Good. Okay, play a game now. We've got a match. Okay, so can you read for me?
There were any digital TV in 1090.
1980. You have to break it up. So if they're telling you 1980, you break it in half. Okay, so you say 19 and then 80. Okay.
1980.
Yes. So with this, you break it in half. That one you break in half. That one you break in half. Then you say the first half, then the second half. Okay. Okay, so can you match number 1 to its picture? Yeah, can you match this one to its picture?
Okay.
Good. Read number 2.
Number 2, there wasn't any digital camera in
1950.
1915.
Good. It's weren't, not wasn't. Okay. This is wasn't. I'll show you. Okay, so what word is that, Jack?
Wasn't.
And what word is this? Weren't. Weren't means were not. Wasn't means was not. understand? Okay, so can you pronounce that word for me, please?
There was not any digital TV in 1915.
Good. Okay, read number 3 for me.
Number 3 is
Which one? You can read this.
was not any colorful in 1915.
And this one. What does the last one say?
There was not any laptop in 1917.
Good. Well done. Okay. So now here, I'll give you some time. You need to find the words. Can you spell them or do you want me to type them for you?
I don't know how to spell.
You don't know how to spell. That's fine. I'll type the words for you. So we're looking for laptop, cell phone, digital TV, and digital camera. Okay. I found one word. Let's see what word you found.
Yes.
Good, well done. I also found that word. I'm still looking for the other ones too. I don't think it's cell phones. I think it's just phones. And I found TV. I didn't find digital TV. Okay. You're not looking for cell phone. It's just phone. And you're not looking for digital TV, just TV. And you're just looking for camera. Okay, wait. I will rewrite that for you. Laptop, which you found. Camera, TV, Phones. Okay. Good.
Camera. Where is phone?
Look at where they say TV. Look next to TVs. Actually, there's two phones. And they both in this line. Hold on. So look in this line here. Okay. And there's another one here. Now, camera. Oh, I lost it. Okay, I found it.
Where? Lights. Where? What light?
It starts in this line.
Aha.
Good. Well done. Good. Okay, they wanted that one. Laptop, TV, and camera.
Play.
Yay, you did so well. You just got a little bit stuck with phone, hey? Okay. So, what you need to do for your homework is you need to collect pictures of tech gadgets as they come out and tell some of their information. So, for example, you're going to get a picture of an old telephone and tell me when that telephone came out. Okay. Okay. So it's workbook 78 and 79. You're going to remember that. So who's the winner? Is the winner me or you?
Both.
Both. No, I think you win. Okay. Oh. So, our next lesson, you're going to have a checkup and then you're going to have a test. Are you ready for that? You okay?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go over this once more so that you know for your checkup next time I see you, or your work on technology. You want to watch the video again and
Yeah.
see the big computer. I'll play the video for you.
Big and noisy computer.
Yes, big and noisy.
Technology is very important today. There are cell phones, laptops, digital TVs, and digital cameras. These are things we use often. But in 1940, there weren't any of these things. There weren't any computers. The first computer was this. Its name is Colossus, and it's from 1943. It's over 70 years old. Colossus was very big and very, very noisy. It was a big calculator. There were lots and lots of buttons on Colossus. They were red, green, yellow, black, and gray. There were many lights too. They were red and white. There wasn't a keyboard. There was a big typewriter. It was on a table with lots of paper.
Hold on, I want to show you something.
It was on a...
Do you know how the typewriter works?
Can you
When you press...
repeat?
Okay. Do you know how a typewriter works? No, I'll show you. When you press the button over there, you see those little things over there that look like teeth.
Yes.
So when you push the button over here, it's like a stamp. It'll go like this and push ink onto the page. And then this piece over here will move your paper from here to there as you type, so that all your words will end up across your paper. Very different to how we type today.
Table with lots of paper. There was a screen, but it was very different. There weren't any words. There were green lines. Were there any laptops in 1943? No, but there was one very big computer.
Noisy computer.
Very big and very noisy. So,
Noisy.
how would you learn English if there was no laptop?
In a big and noisy computer.
But the big and noisy computer didn't even show pictures. So do you know how you'd learn? I would have to come to your house and sit there with you and teach you English. But now it's easy because I can see you and you can see me on the computer. Now I don't need to fly all the way to Vietnam to come and teach you English. I can teach you English from South Africa. Okay. Can you name these again for me? Wait, let's work on this one. Hold on. I've got an idea. Do you want to see how the typewriter worked? I'll see if I can find a video for you to show you. Do you want to see? Yes. Let's see. Okay, I found a video. I will show you now. Here. Okay, you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at the steel I got.
I love it.
I've got the best steel.
Okay, we're just waiting for the advert.
This is better. So much better.
See, I'll show you over here. Hold on. See, this piece here, that is like ink. You know, in your pen you have ink so that you can write. This is like ink. So it'll put the ink on that little pin that you saw, and then it puts the pin on the paper to type. You see how it works now? Let's see. You want to see how does an old phone work? Oh. See, have you ever seen a phone like this?
Never.
Never. I'll show you. It's called a rotary phone.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching. You're looking at a rotary telephone. This is not brand new, this is vintage. This is more of a modern phone, a cell phone, smartphone. This is the kind that has to be hooked into a wall via a cord. So they call it a landline. This is from the early 80s. It's one of the last rotary dial one, but today I wanted to show you how to dial a rotary phone. Numbers 1 through 9 with a 0. You have to do all digits just like you do with a regular smartphone nowadays. But you can't just dial. You have to put your finger in there and go clockwise to the stop and then release. So if I wanted to dial area code of 715, well, first you have to do the 1, 7, 1, 5. Each time I let go and goes back. Before it'll actually connect, I have to.
Did you see what he did? So if you want to dial a number, let's say your number starts with 276. You put your finger in there to the 2. You move the plastic down to that piece over there and let go, and it'll jump back. And then you go to 7. You put your finger in the little hole there by 7. You push it all the way there. You let go and let it come back. And 6, put your finger into the hole there at 6. Push it all the way till it touches that metal piece over there and let go. And that is how the old phones worked. Interesting, hey? Okay. Now, do you remember what homework you have? Okay, good. Well, Baba, I will see you on Thursday. Bye, Jack.
Sorry.